Hey guys, it's been a while, long time no see. So let's talk about this week. This week is Amnesty Week. But what does that mean, Miss Fulton? What does Amnesty Week mean? It means that you don't get any new assignments this week. You're getting the opportunity to make up the assignments you haven't done or got poor grades on. Quite frankly, I'm very sick and tired of seeing all the zeros in my grade book. It makes me sad, and I think it would be a shame to have all my kids fail my class. I want to see you guys succeed. I want you to move on as sophomores, so let's do this. All right? This week, again, no new assignments. I am reopening all of the quizzes, okay? We're going to have a certain system, but I'll get to that in a second. I'm going to reopen all of the quizzes. There's going to be an additional attempt. So what does that mean? It means if you bombed the quiz, you did it, but you Christmas treat it the 2 times you had to take it, you have a chance to do it one more time. And you better make that chance count, okay? This isn't a free week. I want to see you guys try to make up this work. I know that for some of you, it's going to be a lot of work, but you have the 1 week to do it. After that, I'm not taking any more late work, okay? So you have an opportunity to make up a quiz if you have not done it yet, or you have an opportunity to redo it. Now, I will remind you, say that you get a worse grade on this new attempt, that grade is your final grade. So again, make it count. I'm just going to list off a couple of the things that will be reopening for you to do. So the Shakespeare Anticipation Guide, the Romeo and Juliet video questions, the Cornell Notes for William Shakespeare, the Romeo and Juliet prologue, the Nearpod 1 quiz, the Nearpod 3 quiz, the Act 1 chart, the Act 2 chart, the Act 3 chart, and all of the Nearpods participation. Everything else will not be reopening. I might change my mind. Maybe. But for right now, those are... Okay. Everything... I take back what I said. Everything will be reopening. The ones I just listed off will be posted to EDSB. Bingo, that's where I was going with that. So all the quizzes will be reopening, but the Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3 quizzes will just auto-grade and be automatically posted to EDSB. There's nothing in it that I have to personally grade. So the list I just read to you, I have to personally grade those. So when you think, oh my gosh, Miss Fulton still hasn't graded my work, yeah, everyone's redoing their work. That's the list of work that I will be needing to grade. Okay, so the way we're going to be doing this, it's going to be a little complicated. EDSB is going to be a little overwhelming. I'm going to literally make like 10 posts, and each one is going to say, like this, if you've completed the Shakespeare Anticipation Guide, because there's one question I have to grade. EDSB doesn't notify me when you guys post new work, and when I asked you guys to like message me, only a few of you did it. I had to go hunt and search for the work to grade it. And sometimes I got rude messages, like, why haven't you graded my work? But nobody told me that, like, I needed to go back and fix the work. So what we're going to do is we're going to have these posts on EDSB, and when you've completed the assignment, I want you to like the post. So one of the posts is going to say all the Nearpods you had a 0 for. So you go through, it fell down. You're going to go through. You're going to go through all of the Nearpods. So I haven't graded the Act 3 Nearpods. I'm going to be putting those in literally today. I'm going to do the participation grades for that today or tomorrow. You're going to go through. Okay, so say I had a 0 for Nearpod 3 participation and Nearpod 5. I'm going to complete both of those. I'm going to go back to Nearpod. The links are on EDSB. You can scroll. You're going to go back, you're going to enter those, you're going to do the games. It's going to tell me you have a 0% unless you play the games. You can't just click next, next, next. And the ones that have response where you have to type, you have to do that, or it's going to tell me you got a 0 and I'm not going to give you a grade for it. You're going to go through and do all of those. Once you've finished every single one you had a 0 for, then you like the post, okay? So we're liking the post once you've completed the quiz or all of the Nearpods, okay? So again, going back to the Nearpods, some of you maybe struggled taking the quiz. I'm not a demon. You know that. I'm not evil. All right? When I went to go grade your Nearpod participation, if it had your name and had some kind of percent, so like you just couldn't figure out the quiz or your Christmas treat the quiz, whatever, in the Nearpod, right? Like the games and stuff like that, like the matching cards, whatever. And it said you had a 50% and a 60%. I didn't care because the bottom line was is that you tried to play the games. or it looked like you were at least participating and I knew that you were there watching the videos. But when you had a 0%, that just told me you flipped through everything, and that's why you got a bad grade on the Nearpod quiz. Okay? I made the Nearpod quizzes pretty easy. It literally has word for word material from the Nearpods. Okay? I try to make them as easy as possible. The Act 1, 2, and 3 quizzes are kind of like conceptual, and I know a lot of you struggled with those. It's basically like, here's the scenario. Does it represent immaturity, fate or destiny, or adult interference? And you guys have already done that in your charts. So, again, like the post when the work is done. So now we've talked about the makeup work week. This week is also extra credit week. Yay! This is the only extra credit I'll be offering, and then it's done. Okay? Again, all of this makeup work and the extra credit will be due next Monday morning at 9 a.m. Straight up. It'll be due. The extra credit, I'll write it down on Edsby under this video, but it is, who is your favorite character in Romeo and Juliet and why? Use evidence from the text to support your opinion. Your response must be at least 8 full sentences long. If it is not 8 full sentences long, I will not score it for extra credit. If you do not have evidence in this extra credit, I will not grade it. Okay? That's it. That's all you have to do. And the extra credit is going to be worth a lot. So if you are struggling with your grade right now, like right in the struggle zone, maybe you got an 85 and you want an A, go ahead and do this extra credit. I can't guarantee it's going to lift your grade by 5 points, but every little bit helps. When extra credit is offered, you should do it. Rule of thumb, even when you go to college, right? Okay, so then the school gave me a really sad message. The last day I am allowed to post new work for you guys to do is Monday the 18th. So here's what we're going to do since we didn't finish Romeo and Juliet. I am literally just going to make a video like this, and it will be my last video for you. I'm just going to sum up Act 4 and Act 5 and what happened. No, you don't have to do any charts for Act 4 and 5. I'm sure you're like, yeah. I'm just going to post a video. You're going to watch it. You're going to be like, okay, great. That's what happened. Sweet. You're more than welcome to go and watch the Course Hero videos if you want the full story, if you've got the free time. And then I'm going to be assigning the embedded assessment. You guys are fully aware of what that is. The embedded assessment is just going to be writing a body 1 paragraph using your evidence or commentary from the charts you did. Yes, they had a purpose. And it's just basically write me a paragraph on who is to blame for the death of Romeo and Juliet. And it's just 1 body paragraph using your evidence and commentary from your charts to back up your point of view. And that will be the embedded assessment. Now, depending on how good or bad people do, I would love to make it 60% of your grade, because that means that some of you who are failing might pass the class. But if nobody turns it in or nobody's doing it right, then I don't want to make it 60, I'll make it 40. So this really, the grade weighting and saving your grade really depends on whether you guys want to do the work. I'm really proud of the hard work you guys have been putting in. I want you guys to do better, and I miss you, and I'm sad I can't be in the classroom and being like, come on, you got this, you could do the work. I think it's just been stressful for all of us. I miss you guys a whole lot. And for those of you who have been trying your hardest despite everything that's going on at home, I'm so very proud of you. Now is the time for everyone to save their grade. Even if you've got a B, strive for the A. You can do it. You've got this. We've got makeup work week and we've got extra credit week. And then after that, it's just 1 assignment. And then after that, I'm just going to be like, hey, how's it going? And that'll be it. But no, after this week, I won't be taking any late work. You'll have a week and a half to do the embedded assessment, and then that will be that. So I'm sad that our year will eventually be coming to a close. And I am so very happy and grateful to have had you as students. I miss you guys a whole lot. I hope everything is going well. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Bye!